Hello friends. I'm starting this video by taking you through everything because I don't know where it's headed and I will post it regardless. I've been hiking all day. I'm in Mammoth Lakes, California. This is my first day here. I'm super tired. It's almost 7 p.m. I looked up when the sun sets. It's gonna be around 8:30. I've ate for the most part. I wouldn't mind another snacky snack, but I'm about 10 minutes from where I think I can camp. So there is no open campsites. I have one for tomorrow night, but for the most part, a lot of times I will sleep in the back of my Subaru. Yeah, that's basically it. But also I'll get a campsite. But anyway, so for today I Googled where I could find free camping. So a lot of times once you Google that, a lot of options for obviously camping will come up. If it's a very outdoorsy area like Mammoth Lakes is, it's not going to have a lot. There is a lot of normally, especially on an outdoorsy city like this, a lot of times they will offer like, there's no amenities. Like don't expect a restroom, don't expect to check in with anyone. But normally if you go online and Google this free camping near Mammoth Lakes, which is exactly what I did, there will be some sort of article. When I was in Telluride, Colorado, sorry, can't talk. Last year I did this and found this beautiful meadow, and it was like, there were not very many people there, but at the same time, like there was the perfect amount to make you feel safe. So I'm hoping this is what it's like. So just a fun fact, if you're looking for an incredibly inexpensive, this is all over the US. A lot of states are a lot more open to it. I don't think California is as open to it. I know, like I've been in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I always go to the same one because it's super awesome. But I'm basically right in downtown, right next to the grocery store, just filled up the car, and it's about 10 minutes away. I will link it here if this is where I end up going, but follow along as I hopefully find a free camp spot, also by myself and my dog tonight. Okay, this plot thickens. In this article, they said there's gonna be a giant smoky bear waving. And right after that, you're gonna take a right, and that's where you're allowed to camp for free on a field. I feel like I'm making progress. Oh my gosh, in these little spots, I'm seeing all these little campers. On these little dead end areas. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. But I also like having reception when I'm camping by myself. So let me make sure I have that as well. You know what? I think this is nice and flat for my tent. And this is where I'm gonna go. Okay, stay tuned for way more tips and exactly what happened here. All right, so I love my tent. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of getting everything together for you. Here we go. Strong and independent woman. So here's my little setup for the night. For anyone asking, it is a 2-man marmot. I've probably had this for like a good 3 years, maybe 4. It's just been wonderful. It's about 4 pounds. It's slightly like, I would say, heavier than a hardcore like backpackers one, but it perfectly fits Thor and I've been really happy with it. I will link it below as well. I think I got it from REI, so I will look at that. And then yeah, I'm just been really happy. Let me finish setting up my things. Let me show you that, and then I will conclude this video for you very quickly. So my tent and car are just over there. You can see like 2 other campers close by, which I personally love someone like close by, but obviously not like on top of me. And then the few others that I showed you were back there. I'm guessing they all saw the same article online or asked someone. So I just feel like it's a really great place back here. Okay, so this has been a little bit different than a lot of my other videos, but I know a lot of people are like, how do you get from A to B and how do you afford these kind of adventures that I do go on? Here's just a perfect example. I mean, I'm camping tomorrow in a camp spot. It's always obviously nice to still be able to use restrooms and kind of refill your water with good water, and kind of being around a few other people. I can be a little chatterbox, so it's always nice to kind of be around some people that you can make conversation with if they want to in return. But this is like one of the best ways. Like, so I will be here for about a week, and I will say it did not cost me a crazy amount to get up here and gas. If you make sure you subscribe so you see my future like meals throughout the week. While I'm here, I will be working, so I'll just be hotspotting my computer. I have unlimited Wi-Fi. And then just traveling like this can be very affordable, and that's one of the things that, like, step outside your comfort zone, go and like explore the world. And if you have no one to do that with, which, like, I do have friends, but I honestly love to do these kind of little quick adventures, and there's mosquitoes, by myself from time to time too. I just think it's like incredibly therapeutic. I just kind of like will go for a hike, and I'll just like, that's why I was thinking that way, or like, that's what was actually upsetting me, and all of these things. So if you are, I'm such an advocate of getting out and doing things by yourself. If you have never, please don't start with this one either though. But I'm just here if people have, you know, been traveling or hiking by themselves and they're looking for something a little bit more affordable, or they're like, how do you actually do that? That's partly why I wanted to put this video together, just because it can be done. A few other things is, like I said, with the bear bins, make sure if you are in an area that could have bears, be incredibly safe with that. I have my stuff in bear bins and then still in the car. And when I do, you know, backpacking trips back here, it will for sure be in a bear bin and still not in my tent, because already I have a dog. I don't know, a little bit of bear bait already. I feel like everyone knows I love my dog to death, so please don't hate him in the comments there. But a few other things is, like, for example, when I read this article, when I put it into the GPS, it was putting me into those meadows, and there was not a single tent out there. It also had like signs up, you know, don't touch any land that's not on the roads. You know, it's vegetation growing and all this stuff, and I would never do that. And that's also what I'd say, like, be smart and be very respectful. Like, this world is a beautiful world, and make sure that you leave it that way. Don't leave any trash behind you. And then on top of everything, you know, as a female, just make sure you're being smart about everything. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, like, thumbs down, you should not be doing that. For the record, I make sure to be in reception, and I still even have an inReach, and I bring bear spray with me. I also leave my car like right there in case I need to like sprint in and lock it, anything like that. Tell someone where you're going, any of those kind of things. Be incredibly smart about it, but at the same time, I always say you could be hit by a bus tomorrow, so don't live your life in complete fear. If this is something that, you know, you think that would be a really fun adventure and you think that you want to tackle by yourself, I think that's 2 thumbs up to you, and I look forward to seeing your adventures. If you want to put them below, let me know your Instagram or your YouTube handle or anything like that. I think it's super cool when people can just go out in nature and not only be by themselves, but truly enjoy it. So it's something that I hopefully pride myself on tackling cool things by myself. But just, yeah, that's my ramble there. Sorry, it kind of got long, but I'm just very passionate about doing cool things, and I always hear fear in people's voice. And like, how do you do that? Why would you do that? Or not even why, just like, I could never imagine myself doing that. Like, where would you even start? Hopefully this is a quick video, just kind of Googling some things, and finding where there could be free camping if that's something that you desire. Tomorrow, like I said, I will be sleeping in an actual campsite, so I'm going to do some kind of like camp etiquette video, as well as, you know, again, camping in an actual place as a female by yourself. So make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a quick like if it did help you in any way, or you want to support me, you want to support my dog Thor. He's been around here, but he's really not been in the video. Sorry, I know people like him. So anyways, I hope you did like it. Thanks so much. Keep a living life. Bye.